Hi there, welcome to Milk and Honey Heritage Farms, and I'm Heather. Thank you so much for being here. So I'm joining in a collaboration called Garden Tour Club, and it's hosted by Gail at Gail's Southern Living. And what you do is you make a video 5 minutes up to 30 minutes long of whatever you're planting or working on in your garden spaces. You share a video once a week, every 2 weeks, once a month, your choice. So I'm pretty excited that this garden tour club is going, and we can all share what we're working on and what we're doing, learning and getting great ideas and getting inspired. So I'm going to take you around and show you what I've been working on. I've got a few little wooden tizzies that I'd like to show you and maybe give you hopefully some inspiration or ideas. So let's get to it. All right, so here I have my, I hope I'm saying it right, forsythia. It's got to be weeded, mulched, composted and mulched. This is my wacky wild flower bed. We had a windstorm that took down a couple of my posts for my fencing, so it needs to be redone. I've got lots of bulbs that grow tall, beautiful flowers in here. My wheelbarrow fell over, so I've got to revamp that, and I'm probably going to pea gravel the center of it, get some of my extra pots out. And this is a raised gravel bed. Before we purchased the property, there had been a modular home or something like that here, so the rocks are like 5,000 feet deep. Anyway, so to dig out all the rocks and then fill dirt or soil in place of it would be tremendously expensive. So we decided to use road fabric and do pea gravel, which works really well. I just haven't weeded it out this spring, but once you do, there's only a couple, and look at that. They just, I hope you can see that. Look at that. They just pull right out. Simple, easy. So, you know, like an hour's worth of work. This is a raised bed that I've got some onions and weeds in. I'm gonna clear that out to be planting some plants in. This raised bed was a futon couch that I kept the bottom and put some tin around the edges. I've got some garlic in there, and then the other half of it I've got some open space for some plants. This is elephant garlic in here. I've got other garlic growing in this bed. This is my green stalk with my strawberries. There's a few weeds in there that I've got to get out. You can see my shadow. Here's some onions. I've got a few weeds in here to get out, but that's all right. And this is a little cement bench that me and the grandkids moved over with a wheelbarrow. It's pretty heavy. Anyways, when you have cement, you want to do a cement sealer on them to help them last longer. So isn't that cute? You've got to have fun little areas that you can sit and just enjoy, right? Okay, so this is my orchard, and I have fruit trees and all sorts of berries. I have a raised herb bed right here on the left, and on the right of the arches right here I'm gonna do a second raised bed for some more herbs. That way I can keep them going. I have let's see, a Concord grape growing on that side of this arch, and some hops that haven't popped out over on this side. This is my monster, huge, holy smokes. Sorry about that. Woohoo, great day for riding, right? Got my little honeybees working on, where'd they go? Of course, when I come over close. honeybees working on getting some pollen. I've got thyme, all kind of I have asparagus patch on this end. I have Marion berries on each side of this archway that I gotta put some compost around and mulch. So go slow so I don't make you dizzy. These are my variety of fruit trees. I actually have a chart that I have with all the little dots and labeled all my fruit trees, but we've been putting about 6 to 8 inches of mulch, or yeah, no, sorry, I'm saying it backwards. 6 to 8 layers of compost and then mulch. But these are all my fruit trees. And here, some fruit trees need to have another fruit tree to pollinate and keep continuing to produce fruit. So you'll definitely want to do research on whatever fruit tree varieties that you get. And then I have, this was a little 1 acre lawnmower that the blades fell out and we didn't replace them. It's got low mileage on it, but because we have more than 1 acre, we needed a bigger riding lawnmower, so we just use it to pull this little trailer, so it makes work a little bit easier. All right, so sorry, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more that I have to put some mulch on top. And then I have this strip along this fence line that I have various bulbs in. It's got some grass in it. I've got, oh, I don't even know, so many different bulbs in here, but I'm about to add more and a bunch of mulch, and have daffodils, crocuses, all kinds of stuff growing in this long strip. I'm planting a lot of flowers because I raise honeybees, and so obviously more flowers, you know, are great to have around. Sorry about the road noise. Here's a coyote. This is a little lilac tree that somebody allowed me to come and dig out of their yard. Boy, I tell you, if you want to dig up some lilacs that have been in the ground for forever, oh my gosh, I'm telling you, it's a workout. Okay, so I have 70 white lavender growing here. They need to be trimmed down a little bit. They're bigger, a little bigger than the purple lavender, so it's kind of like a hedge. But this fall, when everything's dormant, I'll get it closed down. Here's a nice elk. Scratch his chin. Okay, so let me explain to you what I've got going on in my berry patch. I hope you're all having a beautiful day. I know some people are getting colder weather right now, and we're finally getting some nice stuff. I've got some elderberry in this strip right here, and then I've got gooseberry growing right there. I don't got anything but grass growing right now. Sometimes I put black-eyed Susans in there. I've got a red currant bush right here. All my berries need to be, the grass needs to be removed from around it, some compost and mulch. And then next to that, I have all of my blueberries. And again, they've got a lot of grass. They've got little buds on them though. They've got grass around them, so I'll get that taken down. Compost, mulch, to get those all nice and going. I'm kind of considering, see if you can see, it looks like just a total mess on camera. Let's see. I've got 8 blueberries. I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is once I put get the grass out from around these blueberries, I'll put my compost, and then I think I'm gonna mulch this whole section right here thick, so it'll be less that we have to mow around. I've got 4 larger blueberries here that I've been trimming. It's a mess. Yesterday was a huge work day, so of course everything didn't get done. I have a goji berry right here, and I put little pieces of fabric to blow in the wind to help deter anybody who wants to come and eat on them. But I have a second goji berry in a pot that I'm going to be putting next to it. This is a gumi berry. The honeybees love this gumi berry. So a gumi berry is kind of the same as the goji berry, but a little bit different flavor, and the berries are a pinch bigger, just a pinch. Anyways, I try to add all kinds of varieties of berries. So, you know, I feel that like having a variety of fruits and vegetables and stuff like that is a great thing to have. I have Concord grapes. You can't really see them. I've got 3. So, okay, step back. So see the wooden post here, and there's a wooden post there. It's 30 feet apart. And I've got 3 Concord grapes in between there. And then there's a second 30-foot section where there's a post there and a post there. And I've got 2 Concord grapes, and then I've got a wild blackberry that needs to be trimmed. I need to get some trellising going on. And then I've got 2 30-foot sections of raspberries growing there and there. I trim those up. I use a lot of stuff from my goat stall to surround those, and it helps suppress the grass from growing up. They do really well. I usually get 5 to 6 harvests of, shoot, I don't even know, pretty big buckets full each time. So okay, so here I have my honeybee apiary. We have a lattice. The lattice kind of helps block a little bit of sun and wind, but yet at the same time letting a little fresh air and sun go on there. So there's the compost piles over there. There's the honeybees. They're bringing some pollen in. I've got 3 active hives currently. It's just the beginning of swarm season, so usually I get lots of swarms flying into my orchard that I can get them and put them in boxes. So this is a pathway on the back side or front side of the bee apiary. And I have plastic down to suppress any weeds and grass, and I've got pea gravel in there and some stones for a pathway. And so I'll lift that up pretty soon and it'll be nice. I also have at the end of this little path, I've got 4, I'm trying to get my finger in there, 4 posts, 2 there and 2 over here. And what I'm gonna do is build a living garden entrance over that of succulents, hens and chicks, and some different succulents that I have. So it'll be a roof, and then I'll put like a little, some kind of cute little gate, and you can walk through here into the orchard. I'll turn you around and show you. But anyways, on the end, in between these two posts, I'm gonna put like an old window here and put some tin on the bottom, so you'll walk through. Make sure I don't trip. You'll have the living succulent roof on top, a cute little gate, and then a little window on each side. And then I'll put like some tin or something on the bottom half and like a little flower bed on the outsides. It's hard to point. Anyways, so that'll be a beautiful little entrance into the orchard and all of our compost. All right, so now slowly pan you around. Woo! I wanted to show you these wooden tizzies a friend of mine's father made, oh gosh, at least 25 years ago. So these are wood. He had created in his own mind how to make these himself with he didn't have a pattern or anything like that. He just did it. Anyways, I've got a few parts that have come off and some little nails that need to be nailed down, and then I need to put a good seal on it. So there's that one, which is cute to put flowers back there, but I don't want to put soil on there. So I was thinking I'd probably do some fake flowers and do them like just billowing out of there. That way the when I water them and whatnot, it won't be bad for the wood. So here's another tizzy. That's like an old car. Isn't that cool? So yeah, they just need to have a few pieces put back on, a few little nails put back in, and then some good sealant. So that was kind of like a old like milk truck kind of like. And then look at that. Honeybee on the dandelion. And that's purple nettle. If you didn't know what purple nettle is, that's purple nettle. And dandelions and honeybees. Oh my. Okay. So let's see. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and please join the hashtag Garden Club Tour so that you can be a part of this learning and sharing. So this right here, I've got, you can see my shadow. Hello everybody. Mint. I've got mint in here. Here's an apple tree that I saved from a mound of, oh my gosh, baling twine, which is the string around hay bales, dirt and garbage. And it was growing out of the mound all sideways. Anyways, I had to save it. And I don't know what kind of apple tree it is, but boy, are they good, and it produces a lot. So here's a tizzy truck. Again, there's a couple of like the headlights and tail lights came off, but that's easy to get them back put back on. Isn't that cute? So I'll get that fixed up, and then it's super cute to put like a planter in the back of there. Again, I'm probably going to use fake flowers because I don't want to have extra water sitting on the wood. So I have one of those that's all nicely stained inside the house, but I'll leave that one. It's a different style. But here's a bunch of bulbs that a neighbor gave me. Oh my gosh, they're huge. Anyways, she doesn't know what they're called, and I seen them growing at her place, and they grow, oh my gosh, they're so tall. They grow 4 to 7 feet tall, and they're kind of like a white with some purple in them, I believe. Anyways, super beautiful. And she said that the hummingbirds and butterflies really love them, so that'll be great because that means my honeybees will like them as well. And then remember I told you that big long strip at the very beginning where I had a whole bunch of bulbs growing in it? I'm going to be putting those over there, and I might put a few of those bulbs in my messy wildflower bed, which will look so much better once I get it cleaned up into where I want it. I've got some other kind of bulbs that I'm moving up front, so I just kind of dig some out and move them up. But this whole strip right here will be filled with some beautiful, beautiful flowers. So this is the end of my garden club tour video. I don't know, I think I showed you everything. I'm not even sure. Can't remember anymore. Garlic, onions, and my strawberry container that's got a little bit of dead stuff and a little bit of weeds that need to come out. Hey, look at this. Be neat if I found a 4-leaf clover right on video. Anyways, so that's my tour. Thank you for joining me. Please hit the thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, and check out all the other garden club tour videos and join in if you'd like. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you on the next one.